Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are doing good. My name is Jennifer Nido, and today I'm going to be making the corset top. You saw my thumbnail, and I'm going to be making use of the NAVA Rose pattern. I'm going to link it in this description box below, a link to her channel, and then when you get to her channel, you're going to be able to print out this pattern for free. I didn't create this pattern, it's not mine. I'm just using her pattern, and I just wanted to create it in Ankara fabric. So let's get started. And if this is your first time of finding my channel, please like, subscribe, and share. So I'm going to be using the pattern. The pattern is very easy to put together. I'm going to be using a tape. I'm going to be using this Ankara fabric, of course, pins. I'm going to be using this boning. It's a plastic boning. You don't sew. You can't sew on it. And of course, the scissors, of course, the sewing machine. So I'm going to be showing you how to place this on the fabric. The pattern looks like. I'm going to be taping this here. When you print it out, it's going to show you it's going to be on fold, and there's this line here. I'm going to be doing mine a little bit differently. Yeah, so I'm going to put this here, and I'm going to use my tape to tape it together like so. Yeah. Now, the original, from her video, you're supposed to tape this here, right? But I don't want to tape mine here. I want to do mine differently because I want to use a ribbon to tie it. So I'm going to be doing my own a little bit differently, just like the thumbnail. I'm just using her pattern to make the corset top. So this is how it's going to be when you cut it, making sure it's aligned. If you want to put yours, it's going to look like this. So it's going to be A1, A2, A3. Okay, I hope you guys can see it. So let's say A1. If you move it forward, it's going to be A2. Let me put it this way so you can see it better. If you want to cut yours together, you're just going to tape it this way. And this is how it's going to look, A1, A2, and A3. But I'm going to do mine differently. I'm not going to tape this here. So I'm going to place it on my fabric, and I'm going to show you how it looks like. So guys, I went ahead to cut out my fabric. And what I did differently was I extended it downwards by 1 inch. And then, of course, 1/2 inch round, but the side 1 inch, because I wanted it to be a bit longer because I'm tall. Yeah, but I mean, do what works for you. I'm loving this kente fabric. And also what I do differently now is I cut my fabric and the lining together. So I have the lining at the back. I pinned it the same way. If I had my interfacing, if I was going to use an interfacing, I was going to do the same thing. But I'm not going to interface the fabric. I'm using a satin lining. And then, of course, a cotton Ankara fabric. So I'm going to go now and sew this up together. And then I'll be back and I'll show you how it looks like. I mean, you can go ahead and interface if you want. I'm going to be putting the boning. I'm going to be creating the boning channel. And I'm going to show you when I do create it. So, guys, I went ahead to pin. I always advise you, if you're a beginner, pin. No matter how good I get, I'm going to pin. Because it allows me to just make sure that everything is pinned right, and I can just go ahead and sew. So I pinned it, the main fabric, the shell fabric, and of course the lining. And this is how it looks. I'm going to go and stitch it together, and I'll give it a good press, and I'll come show you guys how it looks. This is so beginner friendly, and you can make this in less than an hour, trust me. And I'll give you like styling tips, yeah? So stay tuned. Don't forget, like, share, and subscribe. Hi everybody, so I went ahead to sew the sides together to the front and of course the back. And this is the shell fabric, yeah, looking all pretty. I really like it. Green is one of my favorite colors. And then this is the lining. Like I said, I didn't put any interfacing. I'm going to be putting boning channels. I'll show you how I do it. So I'm going to put this right sides together. Yeah, I'm going to show you how I'm going to attach the ribbon here. I'm going to be using the green ribbon. I'm thinking either between green or pink. I'm not sure. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to pin it, and then I'm going to show you how I'm going to do it and how it looks like when I'm done. Hi, everybody. So this is the ribbon that I'm going to be using. I got it from my local Walmart store. You can use anything. Yeah, I went with the green. I don't know. I mean, I had the option of going with pink, but I was like, you know, I'm just going to go with green. So what I'm going to do is what I'm doing is, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Remember this pattern that I would have attached here? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of put it on fold like this. I don't know if you can see. Like this. And I'm going to cut 2 of this. So I'm going to be attaching one to the front and of course to the back so that I can tie it up anyhow I like. Yeah. So let me see. The measurement for this one, the unfold, is, this is 9 inches, about 9 inches. So like 18 inches in length, which is not bad for the front and the back so that I can, I probably would do like 10 so that I can have extra. 10 or 11. It depends on how long you want it. So I'll probably, let me see. This is 10.5. I'll probably do like, because I want to have extra to knots, so I'll do like 12. Yeah, I'm going to do like 12. So you know how long you want the bow to be or how short, and then you cut it based on what you like. So I'm going to cut it now, and then I'm going to cut it, and then I'm going to attach it this way. But it's going to be inside. I don't know if you understand what I mean. Right sides facing the main fabric and the lining, right sides facing. And of course, this tie is going to be inside this way. I'm going to put it inside this way, and then I'm going to stitch it. And I'm going to do the same thing for this other side and for the back. And then when I stitch it, I'm going to come show you guys how it looks. All right, so I went around and I stitched everything together. Now I'm going to notch round this part. Just be careful not to cut what you have sewn. So notch, but not too, notch very close, but be careful not to snip into your stitch. Yeah, this is a curve so that when I turn it and I give it a good press, everything will lay flat. I'm going to do that in the armhole as well. And then I'm going to give it a good press and I'm going to show you. But here, hi everybody. So remember I showed you when I was done putting the lining, and this is how it looks inside. I created the boning channel just this way in the middle and to the side, and I already put my boning. I used the plastic boning. Yeah, so what I'm going to do now is to go ahead and cover this place with bias tape and make my eyelets here. I'm going to use eyelets here, and there's this particular interfacing that I use which would give it stability at the back. Yeah, I didn't put any boning at the back, but this is really good. And also remember, like the thumbnail, it has this gathers in front. So I'm going to be putting it here so it will look just like the thumbnail. It's actually a vintage corset kind of top. Yeah, it's not like modern, but I also love vintage. So this is how it's going to look when I attach it. I'm going to show you how it looks on my mannequin. Yay! So guys, this is the finished look of the corset, vintage style corset that I made. I hope you enjoyed this tutorials. If you have any question, please ask me in the comment section and I'll definitely help you out. So this is the front. You can see the ribbons and the bottom part, the gathered. And this is the back. I'm going to put the ropes to tie it. And of course, you can style it with a shirt and a pant, a black dress. I hope you enjoyed these tutorials. Do not forget to like, share, comment, and I will see you in my next video. Like I always say, what God cannot do does not exist. Bye, guys.